Hi everyone, Jackie Wilson coming to you from the beach this morning. It is a stunning day. The sun is just luminous and the sky is clear and the ocean is calm. Maybe you can hear it in the background. I just finished a short run, just a little over 2 miles, and it's my first day back after, I'm gonna say it's been at least 4 or 6 weeks. During that time, I had pneumonia. The rest of my family had pneumonia, and so I've just been trying to rest, let our bodies heal, let it move through. And it's been a little frustrating because I feel like it took longer for me to get better than it did for my other family members. Granted, I couldn't spend as much time resting as everyone else because, I care for everyone, I help with everything. And so I did spend about 1 day in bed just letting my body rest, trying to sleep. But I finally, over the last few days, have been feeling like I am just about back to 100% of my health, and I'm so grateful for that. And in the midst of the illness, I did have some lessons come through of things that my body was trying to tell me through the illness, and it was very helpful, and I feel like it did help things move along a little bit more quickly in just surrendering to that instead of trying to control it and fight it and be angry about being sick. Instead, just letting myself not feel well and processing that. But I was so happy to be back out for a run this morning, up on the boardwalk in Ocean City, probably my absolute favorite place in the world, and I am blessed to live just a few miles down the road from here, so I can come here frequently, almost whenever I want, depending on our schedules. But as I was getting started this morning, I had the thought that I was starting over because I haven't run in so long, and because I was sick and just have been kind of feeling stuck in not being able to get out for a run. I got new sneakers like a week ago, and I've been itching to get out in them, and our schedule just hasn't allowed for it, and so today was the first day that I was able to take them for a spin, and they feel great, so I'm happy about that. But starting over, so often we have setbacks, or what we think are setbacks, or we hit a roadblock and we can't continue with something in the way that we're used to or in the way that we want to. And then eventually it comes back around and we're able to come back to it. And so often we have the mindset that we're starting over, that we're back at square one. And that can be really defeating, and it can be really frustrating because we think we have made no progress and that we're a beginner again. And as I was running along, I kept seeing the word fresh on a lot of the store signs. There was one sign for like fresh fruit smoothies. I probably saw it 4 or 5 times while I was running, and it came to me that instead of thinking we're starting over, what if we change that to starting fresh? We're starting fresh. you know, I had pneumonia, and I was sick for a good like 2 weeks. And then I had a cough that lingered for another week or two. And in that time, I could think today I'm starting over. But I wasn't. I have a really solid base. Overall, my health is fantastic. I'm so grateful for my health and my wellness. I really try to pay attention to my body as much as I can, even when I'm sick, and it makes it difficult to do that. But I wasn't starting over today. When I changed that perspective to starting fresh, it made it feel a lot better. It made me feel a lot more positive about the time that I took off from running to let my body rest, to let my body heal so that I could get back out here. And so starting fresh, that's what I'm doing. I'm starting fresh. And it just gave me a new perspective. Instead of feeling like I had a setback, I was still making progress, even when I wasn't out here moving my body. So I think that's the message for today, is just, when you feel like you're starting over, pause. Give yourself a chance to reflect on what's happened to lead you up to that feeling of starting over. Life is changing all the time, every day, every minute. And so every moment is a teachable moment. Every moment is a chance to give us a fresh perspective on where we are and how we got there and what we can do to move forward. And so just give yourself a chance to reflect on where you are in the moment, and then shift your perspective towards fresh instead of starting over, and see how that feels. And it may take some practice. It may not feel like a natural thing to do the first time or the first 10 times. That changing your mindset is a process, and it takes awareness and it takes practice. It's just something you have to keep coming back to every day, every moment. And it really is a gift when you stop to think about it, because we always have these chances to start fresh. Even when we feel like we're screwing everything up or everything is just going wrong, there's always the chance to start fresh and to change our perspective. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope it makes you feel more hopeful today, in how you're going about your day. And I would love to hear any feedback with how this message hits you. The other thing that came up while I was finishing my run, the Coast Guard helicopter was flying overhead, and it actually circled around and came back over again. And it made me think about how, it's safeguarding the coast. It's seeing things from a higher perspective, seeing a bigger picture. And so I had the thought to put out there that I offer these readings. I've done them for people individually, one-on-one. I've only done it for friends and family members so far, and a few other people that have expressed an interest. So if this is something you think you might be interested in, if you might want a running reading, what I do is I just set the intention to tap into your energy, and I run wherever spirit leads me. And as I see different landmarks and hear things and smell things and, the weather, all these different things in the environment around me bring different messages to me that can be very helpful in perhaps seeing something from a different perspective or seeing the bigger picture. So if you're interested in a one-on-one running reading, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to chat with you more. You can also find my Instagram account. I'll post a little bit of information there as well. It's intuitive_curator. I'll try to put that in the description of the video so you can find me. And maybe this could be helpful for you. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.